Coach, you guys have made many clutch plays and clutch shots throughout the year. What do you attribute that to?
I think our guys' level of focus, understanding when we hit that huddle, what we need to do in certain moments. And then you also have to know that our big-time players make big-time plays in those moments. And I think that's what you call them to do and ask them to do, and they've showed up, more times than not.
Kind of building on that point, while a lot of people look at the clutch shots that this team has made, I think they have like a 107 defensive rating in those clutch situations. How important is defense and to set those moments up?
No, I'm glad you asked that. Just watching some of the games across the league, and it's little things within the game that cost you down the stretch. It's the finishing the possession, rebounding, free throw line blockouts, being able to get the timely stops that allows you, to push the break in order to get that last offensive possession. So our defense has to continue to hold us down no matter what, and then put us in the situation to be able to finish it the way we need to.
J.I. is set to miss his second straight game with the knee soreness. What's the update, or how did that kind of pop up?
Yeah, I think that's just something that's been kind of lingering. We just continue to monitor it to make sure that it doesn't continue to get worse over time. But just being more careful than anything.
With the season kind of winding down, we saw this with AB last week. How do you balance deciding, like, okay, we need to give this guy a couple of days with a sore knee, or he can't play through this, with being in this tight playoff race and every game feeling more important than the last? Yeah,
I really think if guys can play through these situations, they would. I think these are situations where guys really are trying to give it their all in these moments if they're just not able to do it. So you never want to put guys in harm's way, and that's what I think we have to make sure we're looking at and making sure we continue to monitor it as the season continues to wind down.
Going back to the topic of the clutch play, when you're in those timeouts and the huddles late in close games down the stretch, could you sense a certain poise from this group that maybe you didn't see in the past?
Yeah, I think our guys are understanding exactly what we're asking them to do and need to do, and that's the time to really heighten the focus. Our coaches do a great job of locking them in and them understanding exactly what the team may be running in a certain situation or what we need to accomplish. But being in so many of these, they understand exactly what's necessary to do in these moments.
We know how important getting to the paint is for this team to kind of set everything else up. But what's the challenge when you're going up against one of the elite shot blockers in the league and Rudy Gobert to attack the paint and stay aggressive but not kind of draw him too much?
Well, not just Rudy being at the rim. They do an elite job of keeping you out of the paint. They've got their guards do a great job of getting into the basketball, playing very handsy, trying to turn you over. So we've got to have great ball security. Make sure when we attack, it's in straight line drives, not trying to change directions to get downhill. But when you go in there to attack him, knowing he's going to meet you there, you've got to do it with force. And if he's able to come over to block shots, you got to know that the opposite big is there, that you can dump it off to him, and then he's able to finish. So on time, on target passes, quick decisions, and just attacking, with a level of confidence.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you all.